Hello and welcome to part 4 of JavaScript and Introduction. In this part we're going to be looking at objects. So objects are a way in which we can represent things like cars, dogs, humans, anything that has multiple properties. So for example, a human we know generally have 2 feet, 2 legs, 2 arms. A phone has a screen, buttons normally. We can use objects to create representations of these things. So to create an object, we set a variable equal to curly brackets. So I'm just going to put human, I think, and then to a pair of curly brackets. And that creates an empty object. And we can give an object keys that represent an attribute. So if I come into here and we'll create the first key, we'll call that hair color. So the way we name a key is just a name without any spaces, followed by a colon, and then the value we want to give to that key. So this is the default value. So let's give a hair color of brown. And then we'll add a couple more values. Let's just say eye color of blue. Let's say height, and I don't want the capital there, height of 196 centimeters, and then we'll do a weight as 210 pounds. There we go. So to actually access these values later on, we simply call the object, follow it by a dot, and then you can see it auto completes in Visual Studio Code all the properties, the keys that we have. So if I want to access the hair color, I will do that in our console.log it, and then I'll run the code and we'll see brown, which is exactly what I've got here, brown. So just like we have nested arrays, we can also have nested objects. So let's create this to humans, and then what we can do is we can come in here and we can create human1, give that some properties, whatever we want, human2, and so on, and we can create a list of different properties. So let's give human1 the ones that we just had, and then to access human1's hair color, we just do humans.human1.hair color, and then that should remain brown in the log. We can get all of the values that an object has. Let's go back to the singular human example. There. And we do so by using object.keys. So I'll remove that, and we'll type in object.values, since we want the values, and then we pass in to this function the object that we wish to get all the values from. Save that and run it, and you'll see we get brown, blue, and all the values that we have. And if we change this from values to keys, we will get hair color, eye color, and so on. Hair color, eye color, height, and weight. So we can access all of these, no matter how big the array is. Object.keys or values will return the respective values. We can give an object a new key by simply just saying human dot, let's say we wanted to add hair length. Let's just say hair length. So we simply just call whatever we want, so we can add anything, and then we set that equal to a value. So let's just say medium. And then if I log this human out, remove the object.keys, you'll see that we get a new value and a new key of hair length and medium. If we did want to add multiple keys, you can imagine doing this multiple times would get pretty annoying. So there is a way we can do it using object.assign. So we'll come in here, we'll write object.assign, and then we follow this with parentheses. And then inside here, we can put a lot of different things. So the way object.assign actually works is it's a way that we can merge two objects together. So let's just say if I had a, I don't know, let's just name this test, it doesn't matter, just a quick example, and I had amount of legs, and I said for that to be 2. If I wanted to merge these together, I would simply do human and then test, and then there it adds amount of legs on the end of human. And if I did do this the other way around, would see that human would not get the amount of legs, like so. I would have to print out test, so it's the first one gets added to, if that makes sense. So where we can use this object assign to add new properties without having to create a new variable that stores these new properties, we can simply come in, So we want to add to human, so we put human first. Then we put a comma, and then we create a new object inside of here with the new properties, such as say hair length of medium, like so. And then if I now run this and I'll log out human, you'll see we get hair length of medium at the end. So we can use this to add as many properties as we want. We could have another one here, like so, just a quick one, so h of I. So that's it for objects. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next part.